Well, welcome back. It's Colli. Colli Talks, transformative conversations. And like I always say, we're going to go deep. And why not, right? The only way we get to things, to know things, is if we investigate things. So I want to speak directly to the woman, the women out there who are feeling exhausted, that sleep simply cannot fix any longer. And I want to talk to the high achieving, powerful women who look entirely successful on the outside, but are quietly breaking down on the inside. If you look around the world today, women have been told for a generation that we can have it all and do it all. You may have climbed the corporate ladder, built the business or businesses, and masterfully curated a beautiful, flawless life for the world to see. But there is a silent epidemic hiding beneath all that success. If you currently are involved with or deeply tied to, say, a narcissist, an alcoholic, or someone who refuses to carry their own emotional and functional weight, I need you to hear me very clearly. You are not just in a difficult relationship. You've actually been hired into a grueling 24/7, uncompensated corporate career. Without your consent, you were made the CEO of crisis management, the director, of damage control, and the chief financial officer covering everyone else's losses. You are working a full-time job, watching for emotional landmines, reading the room, and keeping a chaotic company from going bankrupt. And it is paying you zero salary while active, actively bankrupting your own health, your own peace, and your own dreams. Now, some people go, well, how did a brilliant, capable woman like you end up working this exhausting unpaid job? Well, let me tell you. There is this thing called a systemic root and a childhood blueprint. Now, as a facilitator who has looked deeply into the matrix of human patterns, I can tell you that you didn't stumble into this boardroom by accident. The blueprint for this corporate career was drawn up in your childhood. And many of us, myself included, were the little girls who learned very early on that our own safety, our value, and our love depended on ability, our ability to fix the chaos around us. We learned to overfunction. We became hyper vigilant, reading the energetic temperature of the house before our feet even hit the floor in the morning. We grew up to be elite performers in the world. Yes, elite. But underneath the high-end success, the old childhood programming remained. You see, we become the ultimate rescuers, stepping in to anchor, fund, support, and build the dreams of men and families who left our own souls completely empty. We basically gave away our sovereign life force just to keep their worlds spinning. That's right. And our life force is the chi. And chi, as we get older, depletes anyway. But when we have the excess in our environment of all this toxicity, we get drained very quickly. That whole issue of rescuing, I used to be perfect at it. I mean, I would rescue whatever I could, whenever I could, just to rescue. And, it's interesting because if you think in terms of ambulance. I became like an ambulance chaser. Really. I would see an ambulance go by and I, would like have this deep compassion that I, needed to rescue the person in the ambulance. Not that extreme, but you get what I'm saying. Because here is the law of human energy. When you spend your life over functioning to fuel other people's empires, your body eventually sends you the invoice. You don't need a generic coach telling you, oh, just do more self care. Oh, read this self help book or write in your journal. Not saying writing in a journal isn't wrong, because I do it, but it's not the answer. You actually need to understand that your vital reserves are running completely dry. That's right, completely dry. Your feminine side, the left side of the body, which is designed to beautifully receive love, support, and ease, could flare up in physical pain and inflammation. Mine did. I got to the point where I actually had frozen shoulder and 8 tears in the subscap and the bicep. And believe me, it was a painful. It screams no more because it is doing nothing but outputting force. You cannot fix a systemic childhood pattern by working harder at the very job that is, destroying you. The only way out of a burning house is to step down from the position. You have to resign. You have to resign. That's right. I said it and I'll say it again. You have to resign. So if you are listening to this today and your soul is recognizing this truth, I want you to know that you do not have to carry this heavy weight for one more day. The office is closed. You are allowed to return to your own center because your nervous system is likely running on survival energy right now. You cannot just think your way into healing. You have to let your body feel it. So, to help you take your first step away from the slaving frequency, I have created a 10-minute audio experience. It's a guided visualization and systemic reset called Resigning from the Unpaid Job, Reclaiming Your Life Force. It is completely free, and it is my gift to your sanctuary. It is designed to help you gently unhook from the chaos, establish an unshakable boundary, and pour that brilliant, beautiful energy back into your own life and body. So go to the link right here in the show notes, enter your email, and I will send you this straight to your inbox so you can listen to it in a quiet, warm space whenever you feel the need to. You have supported everyone else's dream for so long and for long enough. I know this because I've lived it. It is time to come home to yourself. Yep, it is. So thank you for being here with me. I'm sending you so much love and deep soul hugs. And until next time, remember, it's time to return home to you. Take your power back. Stop giving it away. Lots of love and soul hugs. Bye for now.